Hi everybody, my name is Kirsty Wright. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate from the UK, and today I'm going to do a class for you about women's health and well-being. This is a real passion of mine, as I really love to help women especially learn how to use natural plant medicine to make themselves feel good, and also do use them for lots of different ailments and issues that they may experience when it comes to hormonal issues. So I will start by sharing a slideshow with you, which is here. So, as I said, this is about women's health. Hormones, sleep, stress, anxiety, all those things that we quite often experience can be put down to an hormonal imbalance. So I'm just going to get stuck right in for you. So Clary Calm. So Clary Calm is the women's blend, and it honestly should be in every woman's handbag. It's designed to provide a calming and soothing effect during a woman's menstrual cycle. So you can use it for painful cramps. I like to apply it over my ovaries when I am feeling, usually about the day before and the first day of my menstrual cycle. If you are prone to hot flushes, Clary Calm can really help with that if you apply it to the temples and the back of your neck. And also heightened emotions. If you have PMT or PMS, or just feel more anxious than usual or more emotional than usual, this is fine. We have to always obviously sit with our emotions, but if you just need some extra support, apply it over your heart area, and also apply it on your wrist, and just breathe that lovely blend in. So the Clary Calm blend is a pre-made roll-on, but by doTERRA, and it has in it lots of lovely oils, which I'll read out to you. Clary sage, lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, ylang-ylang, geranium, fennel, carrot, palmarosa, and vitex essential oils. So it's really going to be hard to create this blend at home, but these all together synergistically work extremely well for women's hormones. And because this rollable is actually neat, what you can do is you can decant it into different rollables, so you can have more than one rollable of it from this pre-made one. Into 2 or 3 would be ideal, and then top it up with a carrier oil. I love fractionated coconut oil because I find it has 0 scent and also I find it best for absorbing. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, and it just makes your skin really moisturized. So for menstruation, I have lots of different symptoms when I am due on. So upset tummy is often one of them. We have a lovely blend from doTERRA called Zengest, which is our digestive blend. Having this as 1 drop in water, tastes like aniseed. It's got all these lovely oils in it, which we know are food grade, and it's fennel and it's ginger and it's peppermint, and it's very soothing for any upset tummy or stomach discomfort. I always like to pamper myself anytime in my cycle. So having a lavender and geranium bath, particularly when I'm due on, because the geranium and the lavender are both very good for hormones as well. And it's very nourishing. It's a very floral bath. You can put some pretty rose petals in there and make it a bit of a ritual, and enjoy that bath. And I like to mix lavender and geranium together with the coconut oil, and then some Epsom salts, and put that all together in my bath. If you put neat oil straight in the bath, they will float on top, so you will want to mix it with a carrier oil first. Lower back pain is quite a common symptom. Deep Blue rub. doTERRA has an amazing oil called Deep Blue, but I really love the rub for when I'm having backache, and it's just like a cream with the Deep Blue oil in. Very effective, very soothing, tingly, it's cooling, and it just loosens up all that tension that's there. Citrus oils to lift your mood. I have some wild orange here. I have wild orange everywhere in the house, probably a bottle in every room. Wild orange is just one of my favourite citrus oils for lifting my mood. So you can just simply put a drop in your hand, rub it together, and breathe it in. It's a really high impact way of getting essential oils into your limbic brain, which is your emotional control center, and really uplifting your mood. You cannot smell this orange without a smile on your face, and it's the same with all the citrus oils. I find bergamot really nourishing as well, because bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance. So it's a really nice oil to sort of come back to ourselves. And even though it's citrus, which is mainly uplifting chemistry, the bergamot has some very relaxing and soothing chemistry in it as well. When using citrus oils, just be aware that you don't go out in the sun for 24 hours afterwards, or 12 to 24 hours, depending on how sensitive your skin is. On the palm is fine, it will evaporate quickly, but if you are making like a roller ball or want to have it as a rub on your body, that part of your skin cannot be exposed to the sun. So using citrus oils when it's not sunny is best, or using them in the diffuser, or just like this will be perfect. You can even just put it down your top. So melaleuca, I love. Melaleuca is really good for your skin. I often have a breakout when I'm due on, one of the telltale signs. So I just literally put neat melaleuca. Melaleuca is tea tree oil. I just dab it on where I need it. Usually here, this is often where we have a sign of hormonal issues, is on our chin area. And that's where I get my spots when I'm due on. So melaleuca is very cleansing and purifying. We all know the benefits of tea tree oil. So menopausal symptoms. So as we age, a natural decline in hormonal levels is unavoidable, and it is a natural physiological process. It does have a stigma in society, sadly, still. You know, women that don't maybe talk about this sort of thing, or we feel like we have to keep some of it secret, or, you know, it's not really something that a lot of women feel confident to talk about. And some of these symptoms can be really challenging, and you may not even put it down to a premenopausal thing, because menopause isn't just when our cycle stops. We can have perimenopausal symptoms for many years. So some of these things that you may be experiencing may be down to that. So a lot of women who have these symptoms can't understand how or why they're feeling this way or have these changes. So you can start the menopause, like some people have it really young, but on average about the age of 35 you may experience some symptoms up to about 50, 55 when you will eventually have your menopause. And every woman's different. We don't all fit into this little box where these are the exact things, these are the exact ages and the exact symptoms that everyone's going to experience. Biology doesn't work like that, but it is natural to have these things, and there are things that we can do to help us. So essential oils can be used during this time to help that transition, so helping us to relax and unwind, to get a more restful sleep, and support us through feelings of anxiousness and worry. It's to help normalize the body as much as possible, and it is important to reduce chronic stress, clean up in our environment by getting rid of toxic chemicals which can be hormone disruptors, and to have good diet and exercise routines. All of these will contribute to a better hormonal balance. So essential oils can easily be incorporated into our daily self-care, natural cleaning recipes, and there's so many pillars of health which essential oils can contribute to. So let's keep our stress levels low as low as we possibly can, as this will positively impact on our hormones. So I'm going to show you some ways that I teach people how to use them, how I use them myself, and how my customers and clients have actually taught me how to use them. And I love hearing from people to say, this is how I use this, Kirsty, and this has really helped with this. It's why I keep doing what I do, because I'm learning, they're learning, and it's a really good two-way street of communication where we all help each other. So menopausal solutions. So we've gone through all the symptoms there. I don't want to read them all out because it can be a bit depressing, but we'll go for this. Let's read out the solutions. So hot flushes, We've talked about Clary Calm is good for hot flushes, but also make a cooling spray with some peppermint and spearmint oils, just in a spray bottle with some witch hazel and water, and just spritz it on. Very cooling in the summer. I do this just anyway, even though I don't have hot flushes usually. Then it's just a really nice way to cool down. I love a drop of peppermint down the back of my neck and going down my spine. All very nice cooling ways to use them, but I find the spray really effective, especially when I'm out and about. Night sweats, Clary Calm is great because it will help get you back to sleep as well with those relaxing oils. So if you wake up in the night hot, sweaty, it is probably your hormones. Have your Clary Calm on your bedside table so you can quickly put that on your temples. You can just apply it anywhere. The wrists are a really nice place to apply the oils as well. If you have difficulty sleeping, I love doTERRA's Serenity Blend. This is a beautiful blend. It's called the Restful Blend. It's got lavender in it and cedarwood and vetiver and all very grounding and earthy calming oils with that floral tone as well. It's a really popular oil. It's great for sleep. I like to have it in the diffuser. I like to use it just like on my wrists as well. We get serenity everywhere on the pillow. It's such a nice oil to use. Geranium as well is very calming. Lavender and frankincense and copaiba. These are all very calming to the nervous system and will help you shut off and sleep. I like to take frankincense or copaiba under the tongue if I'm struggling to fall to sleep, because they really have a really high impact that way. And you just put one drop under there, or you can put a drop in your hand and then press it onto the roof of your mouth. Very quick acting way of getting essential oils into your system. If you're having a reduced sex drive, this can be a bit of a stigma again, and there's a lot in mainstream media about things like this, which I think are not particularly pleasant, but it is a natural thing that happens as our hormones reduce and change. This is one of the consequences. So having ylang ylang, it's beautiful oil, very floral. It's a very good oil for libido. Cinnamon, it's spicy, it's sexy, it's, you know, it's all those things that invigorate your senses. Having a massage with these oils with your partner is going to be really stimulating for both of you. Jasmine as well is another well-known natural libido enhancer. I really love jasmine. And neroli is about connecting with your partner. Neroli is an oil of relationships. It's an oil to help you and your partner communicate at that sexual level. So I love neroli. You can apply that on yourself and your partner, and have like a nice massage as well, and just sort of use these oils to help you with that. I think it's really beneficial to use these in the bedroom. Having it in the diffuser as well is really nice. So problems with memory and concentration. So rosemary, lemon, frankincense and peppermint are my go-to 4 oils for this. Rosemary has so many good health benefits for the memory. You only have to go onto PubMed and look up rosemary for seeing how beneficial it is for the memory. Lemon is the oil of focus. Peppermint invigorates your senses. It clears the brain fog. And the frankincense grounds you in, ready to work or ready to concentrate. So I like to use this in a diffuser when I've got paperwork to do or a presentation like this to help me stay on point and stay focused. So those 4 oils are great. Using them in a rollable, popping a drop of each in your hand and breathing it in. Lots of ways that you can use these oils. So headaches, quite a common one. We have a lovely blend from doTERRA called Past Tense. It's similar to Clary Calm in that it comes in a rollable, but the oils in it are very good for head tension. So you can apply that literally around all your hairline, back of the neck, across your forehead. It's very soothing and very good at helping those nerves and muscles relax to release that tension. Frankincense under the tongue, peppermint on the roof of the mouth. I really like those 2 ways. It's very quick acting. Lavender's nice as well, to put a drop in your hand and just breathe it in. And then deep blue, if your head tension is going more is getting worse. Deep blue, or even Kabiba as well, is another oil there. Both of these are fantastic in a rollable blend for using if you wanted to have individual oils rather than the pre-made past tense blend. So lots of different oils help with head tension, and use them regularly. You know, if it takes the edge off but not quite, just use some more. You know, as long as it's diluted, as long as it's you know, as long as you're not using a whole bottle, then you can use and up your usage 1 drop at a time to see what works for you. So mood changes, very common all the time, not just for when we're perimenopausal. But I really love rose. I've put rose as the first one because rose is really good at for activating your heart center, your heart chakra. It's the oil of divine love. So this just reminds us of our worthiness. Rose reminds us to be open-hearted, and it's just such a beautiful fragrance, and I love to use it over my heart, and again on my wrists, pulse points, neck, anywhere like that. I just love rolling the roller ball of it in my hand and breathing it in. I use a rose every single morning, and I will notice if I don't, I'm like, oh, feeling a bit more tense than usual. I'm like, I haven't had my rose today. So rose, I really love that for just connecting back to ourselves and our heart. Elevation. Elevation is a blend from doTERRA. This is, I call it my hook oil. It hooks me out of very low mood very quickly. It almost just flings me out of that state of mind. It's a really good oil. It's very, it's got a bit of citrus in it, a bit of bark, and a bit of woody oils. It's just, the blend of it just smells incredible, and it is super good if you are feeling particularly low in mood. Wild orange, we talked about wild orange as my citrus. I love it. And also another blend called Citrus Bliss. Citrus oils are just fantastic for changing mood. So Citrus Bliss is literally every citrus oil mixed with a bit of vanilla. It smells like a citrusy cake. It's delicious. But there are lots of oils that you can use for mood. Maybe you need to feel more calm and grounded if you're overwhelmed. So oils like Balance Blend that doTERRA have is really good. And I think earthy and woody is going to ground you. So it's an individual thing, and I'm sure that if you're watching this, maybe you're already familiar with doTERRA and you will know which oil is your go-to for which mood. Palpitations. I used to suffer with palpitations a lot, actually. Yeah, palpitations, ylang ylang, lavender and orange are the top 3 really for palpitations. If this is something you suffer with quite often, I'd get those all in a rollable and use that, and applying that to your wrists and your neck and breathing those oils in. Very calming for anything like that. So yeah, I really like those 3 together. Joint stiffness, aches, pains. So quite common in the knees, in the back, on the shoulders. Deep blue rub again, or just deep blue oil. Kabiba, lemongrass, ginger, very releasing oils for any joint stiffness or pain. Kabiba is a really popular one to take internally to tackle the pain from the inside out. Same with frankincense, actually. And I love lemongrass topically, and ginger as well is very good for like the circulation. So yeah, anything like that is just going to help relieve that tension. Recurrent UTIs. So this again, very common. Lemongrass and juniper berry and geranium in a bath, mixed with your coconut oil beforehand and some Epsom salts, and sit in that bath. It is very cleansing, and then using those 3 oils topically over your bladder and uterine area. If you have a reflexology chart, you can find where that is on there as well, because that's really helpful. And the Zendocrine blend is good to have in water to flush your system. Lots of water when you have UTIs, and the Zendocrine blend is very detoxing for that. Breast detox, probably one of the most important things that we can do. So there is so many chemicals in our products, ladies. I don't know if you're aware that there are, just because we can buy it from a shop, just because a celebrity is advertising it, does not mean it is good for you. Okay, so there is lots of heavy metals in deodorants, aluminium being a big one. There's lots of chemicals in there, there's carcinogens, there's hormone disruptors, and if we are putting that near our breast tissue every single day, where it's our lymphs there, they need help to drain toxins, but you're going to have a build-up of toxins there. So it's really, really important that we don't store toxins here, because those toxins can convert into disease. So breast detox is really important to me, and I love to show women that this is something that they should do quite regularly. So pink pepper is a cellular blend, really good for cellular health. I love how it smells. Same with frankincense, and the grapefruit is very good at breaking down those toxins. And it's the grapefruit is also the oil of loving your body as well. So when we're using this, it stirs those feelings as well. So you simply put 4 drops of each with fractionated coconut oil into like a little dish. You just probably need about a tablespoon of the coconut oil. You can use almond oil or whatever carrier you've got, and apply to each breast twice a day for 30 days. It's important to get like a routine with this, because if you're just doing it once here and once there, and you know, it's best to have it as a consistent routine, and then repeat that 3 to 4 times a year. So every 3 or 4 months, doing that for 30 days. It's cleansing, it's supportive, and it's detoxifying to breast tissue. You can use a dry brush if you like, because that will really stimulate the lymphs under there, the lymph nodes, or you can just use it with your hands and massage it down, but really rub that in the whole breast area and under the armpit, and like I even just like down the sides from underneath your armpit as well. So yeah, breast detox is really important. So DoTERRA Supplements. So almost every function in a woman's body is controlled by hormones. So estrogen and progesterone are particularly important hormones for women and will influence a woman's good health and emotional well-being throughout her lifetime. So high estrogen production in young women can result in significant issues related to menstruation, while the production of too little estrogen as a woman ages can impact many aspects of a woman's reproductive health and can be a contributing factor to health challenges that some women experience during and after menopause. So balancing healthy estrogen levels will help minimize those hormonal mood swings and hormonal fluctuations which can cause symptoms. So the phytoestrogen is a blend of standardized plant phytoestrogens that support hormone balance gently and naturally. So they are with soy extract, non-GMO, flaxseed, pomegranate, and they can be all used to complement a program of eating right, exercising, and hormone therapy to help minimize the uncomfortable symptoms of PMS and that transition into menopause. So I really love this blend, and the balancing is really important. It's a key word there. These, being a plant extract supplement, they don't just go in and boost the estrogen or reduce estrogen, they balance. So that's key, that's really important. Our bodies love plant medicine, ladies. They love it. It knows exactly what to do with it. We don't use an essential oil to boost our immune system or boost our digestive system. We use it to balance, because they are intelligent things that we are using. Plant medicine is intelligent, so it will know what to do within our body, and it doesn't create those awful side effects that we may experience with other things. And it's really subtle way to balance your body very naturally and gently as well, as we said. So the bone nutrient complex, again, we can suffer with the bone density issues as we get older. So this complex comprises of a proprietary formula of the highest quality bone nutrients in bioavailable forms. So this supplement includes 100% of your recommended daily amounts of calcium, magnesium, and important trace minerals as well, like zinc, copper, manganese. So these nutrients are all vital for bone health and strength. and they are commonly deficient in the average woman's diet. We're not getting the nutrients that we need quite often from our fruit and veg because the soil is dilapidated. And when you try to boost that soil with fake nutrients, it's not going to have the same as if something is already in that ground and that soil is already nutrient healthy. So again, we can't be using sort of fake things to give it to help it do what it needs to do naturally. Having fake pesticides and herbicides and using supplements to even grow our fruit and veg doesn't then convert into our body in a way as it would if it was grown naturally and that soil was already abundant with natural minerals and things. So it also contains this bone nutrient complex, vitamin D2 and D3, which helps the bones absorb calcium. So that's really important. This is what makes it bioavailable. So nutrition is all about absorption. If the nutrients are not in a highly bioavailable form and not complemented by other substances that assist in absorption, you may as well not take them. Quite frankly, it's why turmeric powder, you have to take it with black pepper for it to actually work in the body. Otherwise it is just a byproduct. It will just pass through you. A lot of nutrients on the market are exactly the same. If you buy a supplement just from the health food store, from the supermarket, you really have to dive into that company and the ingredients to see if what you are taking is even working in the body. It can have nutrients and vitamins and all these things, but if it's not absorbing into the body, there's no point in having it. So quality supplements is very important. So I've got here a picture of the women's kit, which is the phytoestrogen, the bone nutrient complex, and the Clary Calm blend. So for customers who are already with doTERRA, you can order this on LRP for £60. It retails at £98, but I also can help you get this at the reduced cost if you would like me to. So that's the supplements which I really highly recommend for any woman. I take the bone nutrient complex every day. I fortunately am quite balanced in my phytoestrogens at the moment, but I do actually have a pack just as and when if I do need them. But as we transition into those perimenopausal symptoms, it is a really good idea to take them. So I've just got these two blends here that I wanted to share with you. These are from Dr. Maritza Snyder, who is a hormone specialist and a doTERRA wellness advocate as well. We have lots of specialists in doTERRA, which is really nice because I love absorbing all their lovely knowledge and then converting it to you. So releasing negative emotions, bergamot, frankincense, lavender, lemongrass and melaleuca. Lovely blend there and a rollable. Apply that over your heart. Breathe that in from your palms. It's a really nice oil to help give you energetic protection with your emotions, but also help you unearth them and release whatever you're carrying, which you don't want to carry anymore. Superwoman, I love this. The Superwoman blend, clary sage, lavender, geranium, cedarwood and ylang ylang. So this blend is really lovely for hormonal balance. Clary sage is the main component in Clary Calm. So these 5 essential oils all have very good hormone balancing properties and it smells delicious. This blend is gorgeous. So we have a hormone helper starter set. You might not be able to see in the top corner there, but it covers skin, it covers aches and pains, it covers sleep, hormones, stress and anxiousness, and there's also a natural perfume in there as well. So that set to start with is £175.25, which includes your doTERRA membership, which is £24 and gives you a discount on all doTERRA products for a whole year, and it's easily worth that money, and you have lots of access to free education and community within my group as well. So the Clary Calm is obviously a no-brainer to have. The bergamot oil of self-acceptance, I think this is really important for women to have. Geranium, very good for the skin and hormones. Whisper is a beautiful blend with a natural perfume. It reacts with your own chemistry and it can smell different out of the bottle than it does on your skin, which I love, and it smells different on different people as well. It's a really beautiful, beautiful oil. And lavender. Lavender for sleep, lavender for your skin, lavender for your hormones. Lavender is a brilliant, good all-rounder. And that deep blue rub, honestly, that deep blue rub is amazing. I use it probably, we go through like a whole tube probably once every 2 months, and there's only 2 of us in this house, so a little goes a long way, but we still use a lot of it, use it regularly. Give yourself time. I just love this image and I wanted to share it with you all because it's beautiful, and I think this is about giving yourself time and cutting yourself some slack and talking to ourselves in a way that we would talk to a friend if they came to us with certain issues that or feelings that we may be experiencing, because we can give the advice and we would never shame somebody for the things that they may be thinking or feeling or what they're doing if they're our friend, but we would shame ourselves. So talk to yourself like you're your friend. Give yourself that time, give yourself space to heal. And using doTERRA's essential oils, the highest vibrational frequency oils that you can buy, are a really good aid in helping with just healing for the body, mind and spirit. So I love, just want to share that image with you. And thank you as well. I always have a thank you slide and then so it's the end. So thank you for listening. I will stop sharing my screen now. So thank you for listening. I really enjoyed sharing all that information with you, and I hope you found it helpful too. If you have come across this video and you think that I've never heard of these oils before, what on earth is this? Then do send me a message, and I have lots of little bits of education that I can give you. I can give you different training on how to use the oils. There's lots of information and knowledge that I can share with you, and I'd be really excited too, because I have so many resources at my fingertips, and like I said, there are so many specialists within doTERRA which we can use their knowledge and really help us use these oils in a way which is going to have a huge impact. So yeah, that's me. And if you like this video, please do give it a like. You're welcome to share it. And if you want to subscribe, then I will be doing more videos soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.